Previously on Tales of the Old Republic.
The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length.
I've never felt this intimate with someone before.
Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal.
When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most.
Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. My homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, neither do I. But it's true. You can trust me on that.
This news is most disturbing. A giant talking shark, the Selkath, their superstitions. It's all true.
You mustn't say a word of this to the Selkath, Roland. I gave it my word. And trust me, you don't want to piss that thing off.
Of course.
And you must abandon the base immediately.
The diplomatic corps won't be happy. That was our edge. What do I say to them?
You'll think of something, but that base is never to be touched again. Let the ocean take it.
Very well, Jedi. Most of the Selkath personnel have returned to the city as it is. They don't seem to remember anything about it.
Let's keep it that way then.
I agree. I wish you luck with your mission, Dan.
What will you guys do now?
Well, we got a lot of readings from that base. There's much to study.
That data needs to remain hidden, Eric.
Don't be absurd.
Look, I made that thing, the progenitor, a promise. No one must learn of his existence. Report back to your superiors, but tell them nothing of what happened here.
Lying, huh? I guess the Jedi really are masters of deceit.
Listen, I've had
I understand, Dan. We won't say a word of what happened.
Damn Jedi.
You had me scared down there for a while, you know? What is it?
Part of my purpose on this mission was to guide you in the way of the light, to help you avoid the temptations of the dark side. But I fear I've failed in that task.
Bastila. Not this again.
I don't think I'm the proper Jedi to guide you. I am no master.
What are you trying to say?
You should have remained with the Council.
You can't be serious.
The fact of the matter is, I have never possessed much skill at controlling myself. With the bond that joins us, it seems I have even less.
Bastila, we have to be there for each other. Like with your mother, and now. Screw the Council and their rules. I was not going to leave you down there, and I'm not going anywhere now either.
You continue to be there for me, don't you? Even after I keep pushing you away, you're still around when I need you most. You're like no man I've known before, and you're nothing like what I expected you to be after the Council sent us on this mission together.
What are you saying?
I need time to think about all this. They're not going as I thought they would.
So, good chat? This is just getting ridiculous. Just tell her how you feel, Dan. Well, yeah, easier said than done. I can't. I'm a Jedi. I'm not supposed to feel like that. You'll screw the Jedi. What the hell? You.
Time's up, Jedi.
You coward. Attacking innocent civilians.
I thought that would get your blood pumping.
Why? Why do this? You could have just killed me on Kashyyyk.
What's the harm in a little sport?
Sick and twisted. You won't harm anyone else.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this. That's it. Use your anger. My master is a coward, sending me to fight me. When I bring him your head, perhaps his reign is at an end.
Ah, Sith tradition. How civilized. Show yourself. Bastard.
Oh, this was meant to be.
Don't touch her! Are you alright? Well, hopefully that's the last we'll see of him, Sith scum.
Very good, Dan Kasra. Very good indeed.
Inform Lord Malak we are in position. You may fire when ready.
We need to get out of here! Damn it!
With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
It is supposed to be like this.
Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you.
So what are you saying?
You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive. I realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission.
Wait, what?
By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
You're damn right it isn't. Why are you lying to yourself? You're just afraid to face the truth.
You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you?
Basta, I'm going to stop Malak. But I want to do it with you at my side. I need you at my side.
You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
No, you don't. Don't deny this any longer.
But I can't. Malak will... We shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love.
It didn't feel wrong to me.
It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this.
Bastard, come on.
I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
Just my luck.
Got something on your mind, do you?
I don't even know where to begin. I'm just really... What the hell is that?
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Kareth's vessel. My old mentor.
No escape this time, Jedi.
There's nothing we can do.
If I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Kareth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue.
That's a start.
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Karth to succeed. It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out of this.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
HK, could you do it?
Assessment. I will not be able to hide myself from the Sith forces, Master. However, Sith war protocols dictate that any captured droid units must be taken to engineering for a memory wipe and reassignment. Should someone else be able to reactivate me before that happens, I can slice into the ship's security functions.
No, T3. You've got no real defensive abilities. I'm not losing you. We need someone who can remain hidden.
I alone of all the group might be able to remain hidden if the Sith search the ship.
Are you sure you're up to this?
I could wait until the guards have completed their search, then come to rescue you.
Agreement. Yes, the cat-like meatbag shows excellent logic. Her camouflage abilities will allow her to sneak past enemy lines and reactivate me.
Alright, it's a plan. Good luck, everyone.
Reassurance. Do not worry, Tiny Bucket. No harm shall come to you. Should the day come when you are finally ready to be destroyed, I shall be pulling the trigger.
That's oddly touching.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Kareth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found a disabled hunter-killer droid in the back of the ship.
Excellent. We can reprogram this droid to fight in our own army, wipe its memory chip, and take it to the salvage shop. The technicians will deal with it later.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
Yeah, I'm sure you were really conflicted about it.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
Go to hell, Saul.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
Well, let me guess. Big Bald Man isn't a fan of my work.
You mean... Oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
What are you talking about?
It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering.
Saul, stop this.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Saul, don't do this.
Very well. This is the price of your resistance. Enough! You see what happens when you try to defy me.
You're a monster.
This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet.
No. You're lying.
It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
Screw you. I won't tell you anything.
Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No!
Listen. Can you not hear her suffering? You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions.
Pain!
I'll kill you for what you've done. You and every Sith on this ship.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
Okay, you win, Saul. We were searching for the Starforge.
Why? Why are you telling him this?
You should be grateful, Bastila. He is sparing you agony beyond comprehension. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
No!
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet.
That man. I'm going to kill him.
He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
I don't believe it. It can't be true.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy. I only wish you'd been able to resist the Admiral's questioning. I hope the information you revealed does not bring the entire galaxy under the dominion of the Sith.
What was I supposed to do, Bastila? Just sit there and watch? Seeing you in agony like that, it tore me apart.
I appreciate your feelings for me, but you can't let your feelings override your judgment.
Bastila, you can't honestly say how you would have reacted in that situation. Nobody can. Besides, Saul already had all the information. I could tell. The interrogation was a sham. Saul was toying with us. He didn't care what we told him.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Juhani busts us out of here before he arrives.
Assessment. My motor functions have been impaired. You, what have you done to me, meatbag? Aggressive retort. Why, you... If my mobility center was online, I would crush your neck. Result. Mobility restored. Ah! Statement. My systems have been restored, thanks to you. Let us go rescue the Master. Let me test this security measure. Oh, stupid primitive mechanism. Security measures bypassed. result, I have unlocked the interrogation chamber's master control room. However, I must remain here to locate and open the cells of our other companions. You must proceed on alone.
Well done, Juhani. In freeing us from the cell, you have proven yourself truly worthy of the title of Jedi.
If I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malik's presence approaching, and I don't want to be here when he arrives.
I'm not afraid of him.
Then you are a fool. The power of the Dark Lord is strong enough to destroy any of us, even you. It would be suicide to face Malik here. We need to get away before he arrives.
Fine. Either way, we need to get to the bridge.
A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship. And I have a feeling I'm going to find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
The three of us will get our equipment and make our way to the bridge. The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. You'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I know how to deal with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
Alright, stick together, everyone. I'll see you all back on the Hawk.
Just make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
Now, let's get going.